This paper is like I say, you can make it, you can use both sides. If the drawing doesn't come out, you can paint on it with oil paint. We have some beautiful oil paintings coming out of here. And it's probably one of the cheapest things, imaginable to work on. So, and what I do at the end of the semester, I just wash it off with water, the drawings I don't like. And then I put another coat, and I use it over and over and over the paper. So it's really a good deal. All right. So I'm trying to think what I want to do. I love every bit of that pose. Wow. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to ask everyone in the class is to put your vertical right down the middle. You go to your model, find the middle of the model, come straight up, and I see that the head form is to the side of the vertical line.
How do you know that?
I just read it. I found the center of these two extreme forms, came right straight up, and this is what we found. Do that, please. Do that. What I want you to do is to dominate the space, because eventually you're going to paint on canvas, and you won't be able to crop. You won't do anything. You want to dominate this. You want to be in charge of it. Mike, I think you gave me your cold. Yep. I think you gave me your cold. Not happy. Or it might have been Judy.
I don't have a cold.
So I'm going to lay this in. Da, 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 da. Like to get the feet in there. I'm going to make a real quick read. I'm going to read his head form. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We can do it. We can do it. All right. This is the most difficult right here because I want to make sure I get the size that I drew in there, and that's a hard thing to do because we generally go smaller as we progress. I think I'm going to be a little irritated that we got this glass thing going. These glasses, because that is really going to complicate things. I'm going to place my, better with glasses, huh? Oh, there we are. Okay, this is my pupil. And that's cool. This is the eye socket. Obviously, you see that, but people don't think about the eye socket. They just think about the eye itself. That's a cast shadow. We want that. And we'll bring that cast shadow down. And I'm going to throw a nice little half tone here. And again, we're going to be pulling through. So all of this work will be temporary, covered over. Now this has to line up. This has to line up. And also size. Da-da-da. And I'm going to have to put that as a shadow of the glass right there. The eyeglasses. Using that. Now, when we do the beard, we always draw the face first, and the beard we put on later. You see what I've done? That's actually smaller than I wanted. We'll draw now the jawline. Even though we don't see it. Place the ear where it could be. And now I'm going to put in the beard form. It's too light. Now, all of your measurements are going to come from the head, so it's 70% drawing of the head form. So I'm not even considering this. I just placed it in to get size. So now I'm going to finish this, not finish it, but I'm going to get a nice finish where I'm happy with the size and what I see. And I'm going to go to the universe, and I think I'm going to reproduce his head form. So we take this paper, we have a lot of it over there in a container. It's a special, I don't know where we can get it now in town. I have enough for everybody here. And I really don't remember if we've even talked about this, so I like to prime the pump here. And this is what we do. We go through and we reconstruct our form. And I will be doing that with the rest of the drawing as we progress. All right, now I've just got everything placed where I want it. I'm going to come in and own the This is important now at this stage that we work our planes. It's the best way I've found to have you understand what the planes are. So I'm going to start to build. It's like I have a paintbrush in my hands now. I'm going to establish form. Top of the forehead. I'm going to find this form right here, right now. Simple, nice form. Open up here. And we'll cut in. was a little too round. I'm going to cut it right in here a little bit. Voila. This is what we really were. Beautiful form here. Voila. And the top of the eye. Top of the eye. This has a nice form, nice movement to it, so let's go for it. Yeah, now we go back in and we readjust our darks. See, our halftones are there. We've established all the halftones. This is my darkest dark right here, my cast shadow, one of my darkest darks. Bring it right down. It's right on the top of the nose. There's a beautiful dark. And put in my nostril. And nostril. It's describing form. Open that up just a little bit. All right, so we look for our darks. Top of the form. It's a nice cast shadow right here too. And that's going to help describe the beard. And there we go. So our halftone.
So you're gonna put the beard in a halftone?
Yes, yes. We'll get right to that. We'll get right to that. Let me keep this guy over here quiet. Now
Ignore the glasses, I see.
I have to negotiate a line that I like, that I'm happy with. Okay, almost there. I want to own this passage right here and right up here. And I want this nice halftone, and we're almost there. Okay, you take your paper, and if you want a gradual from dark to light, you go like this. Okay, and there's your cut right there. And I'm going to push this back. I'll pull that over. Nice halftone. And let's place the ear. Like this one, it pulls in. Hair is like this. That's how you go to put hair soft. We're going to put the soft, nice and soft, nice and soft, nice and soft. Softer you draw your hair, the better. And voila. This is the beard, you see, nice, just a little bit hair. All right, now I'm going to come in on the top of the beard. This is a beautiful form. I love it. Right here. Let's use that. We'll bring it in here. There we have a nice light there. There's your highlight. That's fun. And there's one over here. This cuts in and over. Pull that up. Voila. There's just a little bit of light right over here. This is more. This is more. This is beautiful right here. Let's go for it. Should just about do it for that. Now, I'm going to go in with my white right away. Top of the nose. That makes sense now. Where I put that, that makes this thing make a little more sense. I'm going to get a just... Don't go away, okay? Don't leave the class until I finish this. Thank you. I want a little movement in there, just like that. Voila. And I want a little movement right in here, just like that. And that'll just about do it. This is too strong. All right, let me do... I love this over here. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I love it, love it, love it. Pull it over here. I love those movements. Like that, going through space. To jerk, to jerk, to jerk. All right, I'm going to throw... No more highlights. Now I'm going to do the glasses. Thank you so much. It's something Judy would have done. You see? You're learning from Judy. I'm going to do one or two touches on the beard. Can I just say one thing? You notice how much I didn't do on the beard, and I did not do this. It's soft, particularly when it's this size. But I will do one highlight here. And I think I'll do one highlight right over here. But I'll have to do, if I do that, I'm going to have to do maybe one or two here. And maybe one down here. Try to keep it at a minimum. Just try to keep this thing at a minimum. That one is too strong. It's too strong. And I want to do a nice highlight on the lip right here. Voila. All right, now I'm going to do the glasses. Now, when you do glasses, it's nothing. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. What you do have is shadow. And you take your white, there's your glasses. There's nothing. I'm going to go in here just for the heck of it. And that's too aggressive. Judy, if you do this again, I'm going to really be unhappy.
So you don't draw all of the glasses.
You don't draw. You see, I tried to draw a little bit there, and I screwed up. So you do. This is how you paint them too. You do everything and then you just indicate it.
How do you know where to indicate it?
It's up there.
So it's just.
One more, I have to do one more, I have to do the bridge. So there's the bridge right there. And let's put one right behind the nose, that'd be cool. Ho, 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 ho. So cool.
That's so cool. But are you happy you had to do it?
Is someone talking to me? Is someone talking? Qu'est-ce qu'elle dit? Elle a dit quelque chose. Tu m'as- You see that with just, I have to diminish some of these things just because they're a little too aggressive. But that's it. But you see
So
what
it's
makes
just
it.
highlight and shadow.
Oh, oui.
basically, right?
Et it's the shadow there. It lets you know that there's something going on. So
Something,
you just go for it.
And you let imagination.
Yeah, it provokes. Yeah. Well, I guess it was a good idea we had, huh?
Now he's
I
happy.
come up with these. Okay, pastel. Everybody got that? I'm going to do one little form here just to animate this, and just I want to get a darker form right in here. That's all, and we're ready to go. Now let's do. Now we can do we can draw now. We can start doing our drawing. First thing I'm going to do is to decide where I'm going to take my measurements. So this should probably be pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to come down one. And I come to the model. One. Okay, we'll do two. All right, this is the chair. Now I want to take a vertical read, come right up here, and the leg comes from here, and the hand is here, and we're gonna go over here. Okay, all right. I love that, the collar. I love that form. I'm gonna make it a little bigger, a little more sexy. And let's get a nice form in here. It goes through. You see, when we do material, we do not copy material, we design it. I think it's one of the hardest things I have to teach because we use this as a guidepost, but you have to be constantly present to make your decisions of what you want to do. See all that stuff going up there? All that stuff? You choose one or two. I'm going to take this guy, this guy. I'm going to put a nice round form here because I find that attractive. And I'm almost ready to go. Now I'm going to place the hand. I'm going to come up and come right straight down from the air. I'm going to do, I'm not going to be out to lunch. When you do hands, you guys, you can't be out to lunch. You have to, we call that intent. You have to really stop and say, what do I want to say? I want that hand to be bigger than what I see, because we have, that's our prerogative. We can design, and I shall, and I may even make it too big, but that's not too bad. We'll see. I'm going to draw my index finger. I'm going to put in a nice, so it's folded up with the knee in, so we know what we're doing here. Now I'm going to draw, and I will let you know as soon as I know if it's working, and I won't know until I've drawn it. So I'm thinking for a minute I know what I'm doing. It could be too big. We'll see. All right. So now let's put the chair form. This is all nothing. This is all nothing. Yes, sorry. This I have to design pretty much. Okay, while he's gone, I'm going to prepare my drawing. I don't like the placement of that. I'm going to take it up a little bit. Yeah. Bring this one over, down. And I will clean this up. That's what I want. All right, I'm going to pull through. Let's work on this aspect here. Whenever you throw a pattern, I'm going to put this on. I'm going to pull this over. Pull that over. I'm going to do this. When you take your model, the form from the model, give the viewer what you see here. Glasses. It's distorted, but that's what we want to do. Okay, doke, let's go now. Trying to find a pleasing design over here. This will be descriptive line. and nothing else, quite possibly. All right, I'll own this. This is my cast shadow. Descriptive line, I'll throw my cast shadow just like this. Voila. This will be dark. Dark. This is all I'm going to do here is draw this. And let's get going. So I made some choices. Number one, first read. This will be second read. And this will be third read. And I'm going to treat this as a drawing, as just a line drawing as much as I can to get a change of pace. Now I'll be putting things on and taking them off. And I will exaggerate form because I can. Because I'm an artist. I get away with murder. That beautiful shoe. I'm going to draw the way we learned to draw feet. Actually, I haven't taught it yet this class, so sorry about that. Ankle. Ankle's in here. Side of the foot. Gonna come down here. This is the stirrup area. I'm gonna draw the top of the foot. Come down over here. Nice big. I'm going to put the underside of this toe. Cool. I got to move this, Larry. I'm not seeing properly. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's see, we're over here. I'm going to pull this over. I'm going to put the double. I try down here to get this as big as I can allow the drawing to take. Now over here I'm going to put the heel of the foot right here. No, that's not going to work. You'll be surprised how little sometimes you need. Okay, let's do this. 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 Take that around and over. And I'm almost done with, oh, I have a hand here. What a bummer. Usually I really like to do this, but when I'm demonstrating, I do have to take a lot of time. The important thing is to get the scale. I'm not sure that's going to work. This is going to be out of All right, now I'm ready to go. Let's do this guy right now. I made him bigger. On purpose. Let's see if we did well or not. Okay, basta, basta. Basta. And let's pull through. Now, material does not accept light well. It's very diffused. It's unless it's silk. And if you guys want to start growing silk, good luck. So what we do, the way we handle it is just like I'm doing. You try to just diminish. The softer this becomes, the more it becomes material. Yeah, the more it becomes material. And the less you need to, I'm going to take that hand out of the drawing a little bit because it's sitting back there. Now what I have to do, and you're going to have to do, you're going to have to indicate the chair. So. And this is how I suggest you do it, just like this. You're not going to draw the chair any more than you need to. Oh, that was there. That's cool. Let's just do this. Make that a little darker. All right, this is almost there, almost there. The second reed and the feet. Da 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 da. That's just about do it. And what I'd like to do also is to take this away. Just over here. Let's quiet this guy. And that's it. Now let's go in and do our halftones. So I negotiated a dark here, so we're going to do, the light's going to hit on the top. You see how much I didn't put in there? You can see, right? You let the viewer fill in. Just, he'll fill everything in for you. If it's well drawn, or if it has a if it has the right size, the right scale. I'll put a top on this form, I think. I'll pull that over. I'll put a top on this form. Just draw it in here. And I'm not going to even touch that. And let's put the hand mass in. This is how we learn to paint. When we paint, we don't draw the hand, we draw the form of the hand. That a little softer there. There's no light on this hand, so I'm going to just have to, I'm going to wing it here. Come back in, and I'll put up maybe a fold here. So now I'm gonna look for some folds, one or two. I'm not gonna overdo it. I like that. I don't wanna do too much here. I'm gonna keep that simple. I'm gonna get a descriptive line. I want a descriptive line. The reason I want a descriptive line, because the line for itself has beauty. It adds beauty to your drawing. There, we're turning the form, and now we're just going into a nice sketch mode. That's how I like to draw. What can I say? And that's that. I'm okay. We're almost there, folks. Almost there. Too much info. I'm gonna clean this up. I lost my little Digimon. Sorry about that. I would like an edge right here. Everything's in focus, out of focus. And let's put this little guy in, just because. I'm gonna draw my little finger because I love little fingers. Love my little finger, so let's get a nice little finger. And then we'll just do like this. And we'll do like this. I'll bring him down. And over here we'll go like this. I don't like that form. I don't know, we're so preoccupied with drawing hands sometimes, and that's not even necessary. Sometimes that should do it. There we go. All right, that's about it, folks. One thing I wanted to mention, when you do material, and you can get away with it, this is a big secret now, don't tell anyone. This makes material too. If you can put the seam in, and you can go around the form, right? You can go around, put that seam. You can do this, and it's kind of fun, just because it's kind of fun. It's a double line. It adds beauty. It adds charm. And that's it. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna just hit this guy right here. All right. Open that up, below that.
Steve,
Yes.
when you did the portrait, the face, did you, I forget, did you go eye sockets or did you just go eyelashes? That doesn't really matter.
Well, I did the eye socket. I remember when we were over here, I talked about it.
Yeah.
Mikey, you can move. Okay.
Question about your midline. Actually, the midline you started with actually has driven the overall composition of the drawing. Why? I mean, I would have chosen the middle of the face,
Yeah, yes,
and
you
you
see-
put it on the side. Why?
Yeah,
What? I mean,
No, it's a, now, this is my imagery right here. And I wanted to know where to put the head. So I went right in the middle of this mass here.
so that's the mass.
Yeah, I read
That's the
mass.
center of mass,
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, the center of mass.
That's the center of mass.
And I drew it, maybe it didn't come out, but I drew it, and I said, oh, that head has to be over there. But I wouldn't have known that. I would have put it right in the middle, because
Okay,
it
I
looked
see.
like it was right in the middle.
So this has to do with placement of the whole.
Yeah, placement,
Of the whole
yeah,
thing.
placement.
Okay.
If you guys leave here and you can't place something on a canvas or piece of paper, why, you know? It's really important to do that.
Yep.
And you know what? You're gonna do a beautiful drawing, and then you're gonna,
Fall apart.
wait a minute, you know? It's,
It happens.
and it's not difficult, just think about it, just think about it. Yeah, that's the first thing I do.
But Steve, in every case where you're adding highlights, you're concerned about the actual light, not the local color. Is that correct?
When I do a line like this, let's say that again,
No,
please.
when you put white, when you use the white pencil
Yeah.
or the eraser,
Yeah.
are you concerned with where the light is hitting
Yeah.
or the local color?
No, it's the lightest part of the object. No, I don't know what you mean.
Like his his leg. I don't understand
Oh,
that
here,
line.
here,
No, not the knee, the one to the left of the knee on the thigh.
yeah, this
I don't-
one.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
understand
either.
that.
I don't either. I don't understand it. I don't know why I did that. I just felt like doing it. That's a good question, though. That's an excellent question. I just felt like throwing it in.
Well, it offsets this one.
Yeah, and then, that's an excellent question. It makes sense, but, the idea is, now watch, you see what this is? It's an abstract painting.
Yes.
Look at that. It's abstract. You see? It's nothing. It's nothing. There's just, But this nice soft needed an edge here. I wanted an edge here, So you want to just listen to the painting and listen to it. There's a lot I didn't do that's up there. You see how much I didn't do? Oh my God! See, this is, I even overdid it there, but there's hundreds of them. I don't know, Yeah, I
you
just
say
thought, I
you
thought it'd be
just-
cool. If it wasn't good, I would take it out. I wasn't happy.
No, I didn't understand it though.
That's a
but
good question,
I
though.
think I do now.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Everything you were doing there at the end was quickly bringing something to light in the painting. We stopped you in the middle of that, but you had a synergistic ending to this painting in your mind. You just haven't been able to finish it.
Yeah, if I can just share that with you, your progression as an artist is going to come from going beyond what you see, always beyond, and designing constantly. That's what I can share. That's all I can share. And you're going to have your own needs too. I mean, what I say here is it works for me, but you're going to have your own. But if you don't do it in a class, you'll be severely punished.
How can you handle the small details of this chalk? To me, it's really difficult.
Very difficult.
No, but if you go like this down here, it'll get a little tip. You get a little tip.
Okay.
It's just getting used to it.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, I think so.
I have this little piece of sandpaper
okay.
and I rub it to make the point.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right.
Yeah,
that
yeah, I have a. I
kind
have
of
a
long one that you can peel off.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that drawing a lot.
Okay, guys, we're cool.